he produces a dog. I'm kidding. His specialty, my specialty, is telekinesis, which when you find out more about my past, you can see where you see the origins of his breakout and how that is the power that comes to the fore. And I also think in the construction of where we've discovered, like the construction of the character and what we've discovered about him as we've gone along, he's very much it's a tactile, physical, less like brain quotient and more just like I think if I was describing him to the writers. I was like, I feel like he's like the id of the group, doesn't think, acts first, thinks later, which actually is the thing that kind of gets him into trouble. So it all kind of fits along with like telekinesis being the physical expression of the mind, and he's very much like about grabbing things and pushing things and punching things and all that sort of thing. Well, it's funny because some of it is always like, you always think a lot of character relationships, I think, either mirror or re-mirror the character relationships as far as actors, Mm-hmm. And Robbie and I mean, we all get along famously, but Robbie and I like almost immediately were like, we think Russell and Steven are gonna be like best friends, but initially, Russell is very wary of the new kid, but very quick. I think it doesn't take that long for them to warm to each other because first Steven kind of proves his usefulness, his mettle very, very quickly. And I think over the course of the pilot, especially, you see Russell going from maybe like a stance of like, standoffishness or wariness to something more along the beginnings of friendship. And then as the episodes go along, they become better friends. But like becoming better friends with Russell means that he pulls you into less than like dodgy situations. So that kind of comes into play later.
Finding out about what brought him to the Tomorrow People, to the the underground world with that particular group.
I think you're gonna get a good sense of it fairly quickly. I mean, the opening episodes go very deeply into our past, not fully. Like so much of the journey for us as actors is like every new episode we get, we're like, oh my god, oh my god, So, but yeah, you get a very, very. I'd say by the time you get to where we're shooting now, like 8, 9 episodes in, 10 episodes in, you're gonna feel like you know these characters really, really well. Not just their personalities, but like some of their like deep, dark secrets.
Is there an episode though that is like a flashback to your breakout?
Yes, there is an episode there that is a flashback to my breakout. I'm not sure what I am or am not allowed to say about that, but it's fairly early on, and it was really fun it's a really fun thing as an actor to be able to play a whole range of like to span a character from just over maybe the course of a decade or however many years it was, 8 years, 10 years. It's a little somewhere in that range. But yeah, I just want to meet this guy. I really, really just want to meet this guy, and all the writers keep promising it to me, and I'm like, it better be up on the board somewhere in the writers' room. Russell meets Merlin. Because we had all sorts of ideas, like, can you imagine if there was a Tomorrow Dog, and like instead of having to take him out to go pee, you're literally like, go pee yourself. And he like, and see?
Mine does that.
And
I
then
have
he
trained
like
mine.
teleports out to a fire hydrant, lifts his leg, and then he comes back.
Adorable.